The Mario Kart franchise has been around since 1992 and has been an extremely popular Nintendo staple, and it really isn't hard to see why. Let's be honest, there isn't much that could compare to taking your favorite Nintendo characters and pitting them against each other while avoiding shells, bananas, and bombs, just to name a few. And in this video, I'll be taking a look at the GameCube title, Mario Kart Double Dash. Now you may be asking, but E-Dog, why review this Mario Kart instead of the others? Well, I can answer that in two parts. One, it's my show and I'll do whatever the hell I want. And two, I actually never played this game growing up. I used to own a GameCube, and heck, I can even remember the old WWE commercial with the Dudleys playing this game, but for some reason, I just never got around to picking it up. So for both my own benefit, and to those who also never played this game, here's my review of Mario Kart Double Dash. This game has a unique premise. Instead of just using a single character, you use two. You have one person driving the kart, and the other using objects. You can switch which character drives at any given time, and each character has their own specific special attack. These attacks are picked up randomly from mystery cubes, and vary depending on which character you are using. For instance, if you're using Mario, he shoots a fireball attack. And if you're using Donkey Kong, he throws out a giant banana, which is much harder to avoid than normal bananas, and this goes on for each character. Along with 20 different characters from which to choose, this was the first Mario Kart to allow you to choose your own kart. There are three classes of karts: small, medium, and large. The small karts are used for smaller characters such as Diddy Kong, Baby Mario, and the Koopas. The medium karts are used for characters such as Yoshi, Mario, or Luigi, and the large karts are used for characters such as Bowser, Donkey Kong, or Wario. Each style of kart has its own distinct advantages. The small karts usually have very high acceleration, but are very light and thus very easy to bump out of the way, and also tough to handle on hard turns. The medium karts are fairly balanced all around, and the large karts have very low acceleration, but have very high overall speeds and are very heavy, thus giving you great control and making it harder to get bumped out of the way by other racers. The primary single-player mode for this game is the circuit mode. This game has 3 initial circuits and 1 secret circuit. Each circuit has 4 races, and you can play on 3 separate difficulties: 50, 100, and 150cc. Getting first place on each circuit gives you some sort of reward. It could be a new kart, a new multiplayer map, or maybe an entirely new circuit altogether. The other single-player mode is the time trial mode. This mode allows you to play all of the tracks by yourself and try to see how fast you can complete each one. While playing this mode, you can save a ghost of your previous self playing any particular chorus in order to see if you can beat your own time, thus making it easier to beat the chorus in circuit mode. Along with single player, this game also has a multiplayer mode, compatible with up to 4 people. You could either play cooperatively with one player driving the car and another using the items, or you could play versus mode with each player racing against each other. Along with multiplayer circuit mode, the battle mode has also made a comeback. You can play Balloon Thief, which has the players start off with 3 balloons over their head. Balloons are popped by getting hit with shells and other items. The last player standing is the winner. The second battle mode is Shine Thief, which starts the players off with 1 shine sprite in the middle of a level and a 1-minute timer. This shine sprite can be knocked off a player if that player is hit and picked up by another player. The player with the sprite once timer runs out is the winner. The third battle mode is called Bomb Blast. In this mode, all of the items are replaced with bombs. Each time you hit a player, you score a point. Each time you get hit, you lose a point. The player with 4 points wins. Now for the reviewing. The gameplay is just as smooth as you would expect a Mario Kart game to be. With the addition of different vehicles, there's a whole new element to the gameplay, making for many different experiences and thus adding a large amount to the replay value. The graphics were fantastic for the time and have held up fairly well over the years. The characters in the chorus look very well rendered, and there's no pop-up on any one of the tracks. So, in conclusion, if you haven't had a chance to play this game, and just so happen to have a weird GameCube lying around, this title is definitely worth picking up. It may not be the best Mario Kart out there, but it still has the fun and replay value to keep you playing for quite a while. So, till next time, this has been E-Dog, living life in the fast lane and still avoiding the blue shells. See you next time.